Hi, my name's Owen Rempel. I enjoy photography, videography, and all things nature, exploring, and such things. I've been in photography for about 4 years now. It was quite a big leap the first time I came in to drop something off at the gallery, actually. Yeah. I really was not sure how people were going to respond to it. It really gives you a true sense of how your artwork actually is, right? You can have your parents and friends tell you it's lovely, but if you could actually have, somebody, a stranger like it, that definitely gives you a better idea of what kind of work it is, right? Galleries around here are very, welcoming. You guys, or the one in Fort St. John is very welcoming, and I even have some of my stuff in Dawson too, and it's just been a really great experience working with both galleries. Initially, I was working at a local camp, and we would do, for the kids at the end of the week of camp, we would do like a picture book of pictures throughout the camp, and they could take that home and sign it and such things, right? One year, previously I had other people come in with cameras. They would take the photos and I would just assemble them. But one year we didn't have anybody coming with a camera, and so I was like, well, I've seen all these photos. I would, do it myself. So I went out and bought like a Rebel T7 or something. I went and I shot all the photos myself for that week, and turned out decently well. That was probably like 10 years ago. And so I kept the camera and just, back of my, in my bag or whatever, whenever I need to take a shot. And then about 4 years ago, about 2019, early 2019-ish, I was following this YouTuber, a guy named Peter McKinnon. He's the guy who, I basically say he's the guy who got me into photography, videography. And I don't even think it was a specific video or talk he did or whatever, but I just remember seeing like the places he went and the shots he got, and I thought that was super cool. And so I started actually, being purposeful with my photography and going out and like finding spots and posting them. And yeah, it's all history from there. When I was a kid, hiking was like, everything basically. I grew up very rural area, and so, I had a creek like 2 miles from my house, and there's, a couple 100 acres of woods right behind my house. So usually growing up, I would just go hiking throughout there, exploring down in the creek, and like I got to the point where I knew pretty much the whole area like the back of my hand. And obviously as you grow up and you get a job or whatever, those things kind of go to the wayside, right? But I would say after like rediscovering photography, I've definitely got more into it. Like never as much as I used to do it, but it definitely brings me to a lot of places. Seeing something that nobody else has seen, I love doing that, and photography really plays well with that. It was probably about 2 years in before I actually started doing anything in galleries. I would say it was after some of my friends started asking for prints and stuff. I had some of the people I work with, or I framed a few for my mom for like Mother's Day or whatever. After I started doing that sort of thing, I kind of had the idea, well, you know, there is this gallery, I should see if I can get my work in there, right? I would say the area has absolutely influenced my photography. Like, I didn't grow up in the area close to the mountains, and so it was more flat there. And so any pictures I took there were more like of people or animals or that sort of thing. But when I came more to the mountains, seeing all that around you all the time definitely, you know, gets the creative juices flowing and gets you kind of thinking through different shots and stuff you'd want to explore. So I would say being around the mountains and stuff has absolutely affected my photography. I've always wanted to go to Iceland. I don't know, there's like the black beaches with all the volcanic, and they got like, there's a particular time of year where all the ice breaks up and it almost looks like diamond shards on like a black volcanic sand, and it looks amazing. And just like everything that you see from Iceland and that whole area just looks amazing. I've also always wanted to shoot more ocean type stuff. Yeah. I've never really been anywhere like, you know, those rolling waves or like, I don't know. I always love sunset on a beach kind of a shot. And I don't know. Also surfing photography actually kind of looks pretty sweet. So, you know.